welcome back to our channel. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Maria.
And today we're going to be talking about tulips. But first, make sure to go down below and press the subscribe button and press the notification. And if you do that, you get a notification every week when we post a video. Oh yeah, and let's look at tulip pictures first.
Alright, well, welcome back. Now that you've seen the pictures of our tulips from our garden, we just like to do a little bit of information on how to grow tulips. So, Jasmine, go ahead and tell them.
Me and my friend and I planted tulips in our front yard, and my mom planted tulips on the side. Tulips are usually kind of like a little circle. How do I explain? They're like this big. They're like this big, and they have a little pointy top. So we made a 6-inch hole, and we put the pointy top, because it kind of looks like an onion. We put the pointy top facing the surface, and then it usually is kind of like a little, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of looks like this. Tulips. Kind of like a rounded up.
Like a goblet?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright. So, basically, you have to plant them 6 inches deep. And the deeper you plant them, the longer the stem will be when it comes up. But if you want them to come up every year, you have to plant them like 8 inches deep or more.
Because they're only seasonal. They're seasonal plants too. They only come out once, and if you want them to come out multiple times, you have to plant them multiple times.
Yeah. So basically, say we planted like 75 tulips. Then next year, not all 75 will come up. They're more likely to come back if we plant them like 8 inches or deeper. But they won't necessarily all come back. So I think there are some varieties that are perennial, but these aren't. I think the ones that we planted aren't perennial. So if we want to keep having tulips, then we'll just have to keep planting more. But I think that it's still worth it. I'll have to look up to see what varieties are definitely perennial. But even though they're more of an annual plant, they're really beautiful, and I think that we'll still just make that investment. Do you want to say anything else, Jasmine?
And we'll also take videos of all the tulips that we planted. I will record them. Yeah, I'll tell you guys about them. Our tulips are kind of like a range of like pink. I don't know how to describe like the pink color. Like kind of like my mom's lips.
Yeah, some of
them are also like a little bit white with pink.
Mhm. And Jasmine picked out some parrot tulips, and those haven't come out yet, but I think those I really, really liked. And the ones in our front yard that have the frilly leaves, I really like those. So next year we'll definitely buy more of those and put in. And then I'm gonna try to get like a deep purple tulips to plant on the front yard. Because what I did is this year I planted, well, I guess last year I planted hyacinths in our front yard, and and I just don't think they're as beautiful as the tulips. So next year we'll definitely do that instead. But I definitely will look for a darker color, a more plum color, because that's kind of like the color theme for that area. So basically, tulips have to be planted in the fall. You want to wait till it's colder in the season, and because if you plant them way too early and it's still warm, then there's a fungus that makes the leaves curled, and so that won't be dead yet. So you really have to wait until later in the fall to plant them. But definitely plant them before the ground freezes. Some people force their tulips to make them come up even earlier. I mean, mine started coming up in February. I don't know. They just did. And but I planted mine in November, and I think that is a good time to plant them. But I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.
Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And thank you guys so much for watching.